Did you already know about Google's new deep research? That's a really cool feature, and I used it yesterday twice already, and thought, hey, maybe it might be a good idea to just show it to you all because it's really well. You have to have the Gemini Advanced, like their subscription model. That's I think it's 22 euros a month. I'm not sure what's on USD. But one thing, there's two things I want to show you because one thing I did was I posted something on LinkedIn yesterday and I wanted to, yeah, just save some time in research. And I like looked into it, into a topic, and then I said, and then I went to Gemini. Then you open a new chat, and under the model categories where you can choose from, you have this 1.5 Pro with deep research. It's still experimental, it's not perfect, but it's really helpful because you just said, hey, create a LinkedIn post about Google's agent space tool. And then it went ahead. And one thing it does is it creates a plan to execute the research on. And then it analyzes, I think the highest I've seen is 136 websites and compiles them together into something that looks like this, which is basically a complete research on what it is, and it's all grounded. These are all the websites that actually used then to create this report. And that's also how I was able to prepare my 90-minute stream from yesterday in I think like 20 minutes or something. Because like I gave him some guidance. I told him like I wanted to do a live stream about agents with focus on Claude's new article about what agents actually are. From there, I would want to show some concepts on how to think about agents in context of agency and so on. So there's, I think, a little bit more, yeah. And then he did the research, and then you can also start and say, hey, I want this part. I think the first research had one part that I wasn't as satisfied with. And then I said, hey, please change that. And then he was able to just do another research but only partially update the stream based on my request. So it's also able to basically cascade on top of the first research and do the same step over and over again until you're basically happy with what you have. And then you can say open in Docs and it just creates a Google Doc for you. And this is like the middle version. I didn't save it yet. And then it creates it. You can open it in Google Docs. And then you have your research result with all the works and citations. And I find this is really helpful. That's like the only reason why I still have the Gemini subscription for now. But I have to say Google's doing a lot of other different stuff that's really good at the moment. Yeah, definitely have some more updates on that in the pipeline. But yeah, that's deep research. Let me quickly show it to you. I want a LinkedIn post about ACI agent computer interface. So let's just keep it simple for now. Of course, the more details you hand over, the better the results can be. But then he comes up with a plan. Hey, these are the 5 steps that I want to do. It's not always 5 steps, sometimes it's more. You can also edit the plan and just say, okay, what changes do you want to make? Please also check out Anthropic's article about that. And then he actually updates the plan to better fit your needs or based on your feedback. And yeah, and then you can say start research. And then it takes, I think, usually 1 or 2 minutes. It starts like, first of all, collecting all the websites. And it's 16. In the end, it's mostly like over 100 something that it compiles. I know if you have used Perplexity, this or the ChatGPT search, this is basically that just on steroids. Is it perfect? No, it still misses some parts. Sometimes it gets stuff a bit wrong or the citations are not perfect. That's like with all the others. And it's still early development, so it's still experimental. Besides that, you have to have the Pro subscription. You don't, or like the Advanced subscription. You don't have to pay anything for that. And right now, I haven't had it like executed a lot of times, but as of yet, I didn't have any limitations on how many searches I could do and stuff. Yeah, like he's saying, I think it's not that far off to be ready. And yeah, deep research, Gemini. For now, I think the best tool I have to really get into topics and get like a detailed report about, and just the sheer like amount of websites it's checking sometimes really is mind-boggling, depending on whatever it took. Yeah, and here's the ready to go report. I think it stayed with the 16 websites. Usually, like I say, like I've seen it done like over 130 or something. And yeah, it's really cool. Really neat feature if you need to prepare something. And yeah, try it out yourself. See you tomorrow. Bye.